Hi everyone, this is Cheryl and welcome to my sewing room. This is a continuation of the last minute table runner. I'm going to show you how to take that basic pattern for this table runner and change the ends into a different shape. So let's get started. I'm going to do a quick review on the last minute table runner video. In that video, I demonstrated how to do a basic rectangular shape table runner. In there, I instructed you to stitch around here and leave an opening. In this video, you're going to go about it a little different. Everything is the same except when you go to stitch it together. Just stitch here, here, and here. Leave this opening. We will close this up later after we change the shape. Now, if you didn't see the last minute table runner video, then click on the link in the upper right hand corner so you have all of the basic information you need to get started. Here is how to do a rounded edge. So turn your table runner to where you have the interfacing side is facing up at you, and then you're going to take it and fold your table runner in half, and at each end put a pin to hold the fabric together in the corner. Now go to your kitchen and look for a bowl that's about this size. This is about 7 or 7.5 inches in diameter going across this way. Then take the bowl, set it down, and push the bowl to where it comes to the edge on each side here of the table runner, and just push it up there. And then go ahead and draw around it, all the way around. Then with a pair of scissors or a rotary cutter, go ahead and cut right on that line. This way, when you do it this way, both sides are going to be equal. So then make sure you do it on the other side. Now the stitching order that you would do this in. Now remember, you've already stitched along 2 edges here. You didn't stitch on the end yet. So you want to come back up in here and start up here about 1 inch up this line here, and then start to stitch around this corner and do the 1/4 inch seam, or if you choose a 1/2 inch seam, whatever your seam allowance is in here, go ahead and stay that distance around the edge, and then come all the way around here and do the same thing. And you just turn your table runner very slow at your sewing machine, and then come back up here about 1 inch, and then you're done. And you do this at each end. One more little step with this rounded edge is you need to do little clips all the way around. Now, don't cut into this line, and do this at all of your rounded corners. This way, when you reach inside and turn it right side out, and you push against this seam, the edges will lay really, really flat, and you'll have a nice curve. When you're done, then you're going to go ahead, reach inside your table runner and bring the front side out. Then finish your table runner. Here's how to do a hexagonal edge. So again, have the interfacing side up of your fabric. Fold it in half. And again, place a pin at each corner. Now I'm going to turn this just a little bit because I'm left-handed and I want to be able to see. Now take this edge and place it on some lines on your cutting mat. Then you're going to determine just how much you want to cut off. Now, if it's a really wide table runner, you probably want to come in quite a bit. If it's a narrow table runner, you're probably just going to go in just a few inches or so. I'm going to cut off 3 inches on each side. So I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to count over 1, 2, 3, put this end right there, and 1, 2, 3, and put that end right there. So line it up. And then with your rotary cutter, I would recommend you use this because it'll be nice and even. Cut that end off. Then unpin. Remember, you're doing this at both ends. When you're done, it's going to look like this. Now, how you would stitch around this is, again, Start up here a little ways, stitch down to this corner. When you get to your corners on any project you're working on, always leave your needle down and lift up your presser foot. Turn the table runner and stitch down to the next corner. And continue doing that all the way around. And when you get done, come up here a couple of inches or 1 or 2 inches and stop. Now you'll notice on this corner, I've already trimmed some off. And you want to do that at each corner. So you're going to cut some off here and then cut a little more off here. Remember, you're going to leave about 1/8 of an inch of fabric there. Don't cut too close to your stitches, because then it's going to fall apart. After you've done both ends of the table runner, again, reach inside, turn it front side out, and then finish the table runner off just like you did in the first video. And here's how to do a pointed edge. Have your interfacing side up. Sorry, Mr. Cameraman. Fold it in half. And then again, place a pin at each end of your table runner. And again, place the edges on your lines here so you can get a nice even edge. Place your ruler on the center point there. Now, if it's a really wide table runner, you might cut a lot off. If it's a narrow table runner, you're going to cut less off. I'm going to cut on this sample, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll do 5, okay? Now you're going to leave the edge up here at the point of the ruler, and then this edge down here on it. And then with your rotary cutter, go ahead and cut it off. And do this at both ends. Now, you're going to finish it off. And again, start up here, stitch down to this corner, needle down, lift up that presser foot, turn the table runner, and continue stitching down to this corner, and then back up to this corner and down a little ways. And again, do your trimming around the corners. Cut some of that fabric off. Remember, always leave about 1/8 of an inch at each corner. Then again, reach inside your table runner, turn it right side out, front side out, and finish your table runner off. Now let me show you. Now if you like this video, click on thumbs up, and then click on share to share this video with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then click on that red button down there in the lower right hand corner. Enter your email address and click on the little bell so you receive future email notifications about my latest videos. I'm Cheryl. So glad you came to my sewing room. See you next time. Bye for now, and don't forget, happy sewing!